Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Dredge, where last episode we got a fair bit done. I'm just going to rest till the next day and then see what we'll do. But we managed to, I can't really say best the serpent, but we snuck around the serpent's hunting grounds a little bit. And we were able to get the next collector's item to turn in. But before I leave here, I want to blast into this little section here and see what is lurking inside this little passage. Yeah, so use the explosives. Debris crumbles away, and we can see what this is. It's a dredging spot for... I spent $500 for nothing. I should have saved it. I guess if I ever need to use more refined metal, I'll be able to. And you know what? Let's blow this side too, just so that way I have the shortcut, in case we do come back here for anything, because more than likely, there's going to be a lot to explore here. I just need to mind... oh, what is this? Don't tell me this is more refined metal too. Okay, no, it's not refined metal, it's just treasure in the deep here. No, a doubloon. Okay. We're not going to stay at the cliffs for much longer, though, because... Well, first of all, I hate the serpent that goes through here. But secondly, we've got a lot of things in the making to start really being able to upgrade and progress further. Like, I guess the serpent sticks around a lot of the cliffs and the islands more, so I don't think it goes out into the open area. That said, though, I'm going to be going into the open area, so... We'll just have to see how this goes along. And I better get ready with haste, just in case. Oh, yes. Seas are getting a little rough now. But if we can get back to Blackstone Isle, we can hand the music box over, and that might give us another weird eldritch... power of the eldritch deeps, or whatever you want to call them. And then I do need to do a little bit of fishing and grinding to get ourselves the money we'll need for the upgrade for our boat. But we've at least got all the raw materials we need for it. But I am kicking myself a little bit. On the one hand, it's nice to have gotten the spare refined metal I will need. But on the other, it was still pretty costly to get. No, I'm not going to stop and fish. I don't have the inventory space for it, which is... one of the big things I need to focus on first and foremost. Once I can start landing larger fish and selling those off, it should go much better. Oh, yeah, and I think that's another spot kind of like the others have been where... oh, we can drop things off, or we'll have a power or something that might be able to interact with that. To the Ruined Mansion. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the one floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yep. Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Manifest. Now there are more relics yet to find. Keep looking. He basically gave me a freaking teleport back to his place. The Reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. The words you read from that book, what do they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one you wish to know more about? Manifest. Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you'll find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Nothing yet, but that means we're probably going to get quite a few more powers. What are you doing with these relics? By collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. Take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Okay. I think that's... Why can't you search for these yourself? Is it just because I got the boat? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate. I'll be going now, mister. And do not like how he's kind of describing some of that. Because to me, it sounds like there's like actual... The ocean is literally not wanting him to find these things. And I don't know if I should keep helping him or not. But we'll go for Little Marrow, try to trade off what trinkets I've gotten. Maybe I'll just try and see what this next aberration fish is from here. Because I do need to start, actually, ooh, the snag squid. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. That's just a whole heck of nope. Back you go. Oh, well, there's a trophy sized. Okay, just so that way we have something for the fishmonger on our return. And to the trader to sell off what little bits we were finding. Welcome. Found anything special lately? Doubloon for 15, old iron chain for 750, and sapphire earrings for 40. Yeah, I can't do anything else. No, I want to hold on to the signet ring. I still feel like that might be something that has like a hidden bonus to it, just because of the flavor text. Oh. Let's see if we can get another aberration fish before we do pull in for selling everything off. I can't remember if the arrow squid only had 2 aberrations or it was 3. It might have been 2, because there's the aberration. I know if I really wanted to go min-max, I would catch it, sell it to the fishmonger. Oh, wait, was this always here? I don't know if there was always that rock right there. Nah, I've got enough. Okay. Nope, I hear our buddy patrolling. Yeah, there he was, just on the other side. Well, I say buddy. Truth be told, it's not friendly at all. Nope. Lighthouse keeper's waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? It was fine. Maybe this time, you need to be more careful. Even you, with all of your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water. She walks along the dock. Okay, Mr. Fishmonger. Let's get these sold off first for the little bit of funds they'll provide. Yeah, so 235. And then we want our storage. Okay, plunk that in, plunk that in. And we go to the dry dock now. Yeah, we got the last materials we need. It's just going to be about trying to get the money. So that'll give us 5 new cargo spaces and another impact spot. So we have 1 more bit of health. Actually, I might even be able to get the 4 cargo spaces too. I just need all kinds of freaking money. But if that's the case, I know how to get it. We just gotta find the right things to fish. Not the arrow squid, they're pretty puny. I guess I can try for some of the eels here. So yeah, these guys aren't too bad for like how much they might provide, I think. Yeah, that's as far as I can go there. Yeah, that's all I can do there. I want to save that explosives because there is 1 spot behind Greater Marrows that did have, like the explosive requirement. So, with it becoming daylight, we'll probably see about trying to blow that open next. Mr. Fishmonger. Yeah, they don't sell for bad amounts, but they still will not be like the biggest producers for us. And everything else looks okay to keep where it is. So let's go right for that explosive spot and see what's hiding in that little area. Okay, see, that's like the targeted, that's the one that does target you. It has, like, a little bit of a red aura with it, whereas the regular water spouts, I guess, aren't usually so malevolent and seeking. I wonder if that's, like, the ocean is being uncooperative for the collector to do it himself. Okay, let's use the explosives. Debris crumbles away, and we can see what this is. Although, truth be told, it looks like it's more refined metal. Well, I suppose it's better to get it the free way like this, or the cheaper way, than how we did get it before with the $500. Now, let me check and see with the spyglass. Yeah, we'll go for the bronze whalers. These guys can sell for like 100 each, so it wouldn't be bad to snag them. It's just that they are big suckers, and I can only fit one on the boat at a time. What are you guys? Are you the cod, or are you something else? No, that's just the mackerel. They don't really sell for enough. Might be able to fit a stingray, though. Oh, shoot. Actually, maybe I can. Yeah, no, I think because I changed out and actually decided to take the, I took the extra, fishing reel. That cut me down on how much I have to play around with. So I think I will have to go for a little smaller species. Yeah, I can get some of these at least. There we go. Get the trophy. And we'll head back and sell these off at the Greater Marrows. Yeah, and there's the bronze whalers there, so I can even quickly snag those. Or one of them. I don't know if it'd be worth it to keep the reel on that I've got, or I should just, like, tuck it away. I'm kind of thinking of tucking it away, because I don't think it gives me, like, anything exclusive. 100 for that, that. Yeah, like, it only gives me plus 6% fishing speed. And the thing is, for the slots it's taking up, I don't think it's really worth it. Oh. Can I sell from here for, like, the extra gear I've got, then? I can. There we go. Okay, for some reason, though, I can't actually do anything to the engine. I'd sell the other fishing rod, but not that. Okay. Let me see. What do I want to do here? I've got all the materials. Oh, right. Just put this into storage and then go out fishing a little bit more, just to try to get enough to get the next upgrade for the boat. We should be able to snag that and then see how many spots we have. Oh, I do see another aberration spot, so you know what? Just for the sake of expanding our encyclopedia, we'll go for it. The voltaic grouper. You stay there. An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over the fish's scales. Thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled from the water. Yeah, we'll just focus on... Maybe I'll just start with the one, because now I think about it, the whaler is probably going to be pretty big if we can see where they were, because the school was... Well, maybe it's only active during the day. See, I don't see it at all now. Well, if that's the case, I'll just get the rest of the grouper and then try going in for dock. Nope, and we got the tusked one, but again, you can get discarded. I still don't know if there would be anything, like, If you do sell a bunch of the aberrations, there's a consequence. But this feels like the game that would include it in it. Okay, there's a couple of those. You know what? There is another aberration school. Let's just see if we can... Actually, let me check quickly before I do start there. Okay, yeah, I've got all the aberrations for the black groupers. I don't really need any more, so we'll just head for the fishmonger. I could actually get a little bit of arrow squid, too. Oh, my bad. 1, 2. Yeah, that'll be as much as we can get for now. Pull into dock, Mr. Fishmonger. No, seagulls did not get our catch. That should put us up... Yeah, there we go. Decent amount. We still have a little bit of money left over. Let's get that upgrade. Tier 2 hull upgrade. Additional slots configured. So I need 2 metal... Yeah, 2 metal, 2 lumber, and that, which I'm pretty sure I have entirely here. Those, and that. Oh, that is really nice to see right away. Yeah, so all I need is a little bit more money, which we'll just rest up, try to go out and snag, and then we're going to be starting to really cash in. What is that school? Oh, you know what? I'll go for the cod here. I don't think I've got any of the aberrations for them yet. The 3-headed cod. 3 heads writhe and struggle in unison. 3 mouths hang agape and then close shut together. 3 lives lived as one. 1 fate bound to many. Yeah, we're not going to keep you. At least we'll get you to see what you're like in our encyclopedia. But we're not going to be taking you along with us. Okay, that's done. Yeah, there's the whaler school, so I think it only is active during daylight hours. It probably only has the 1 here. Oh no, we might actually be able to get 2. I don't know if we'll be able to fit them both in the boat, but we might be able to get rid of the cod in order to fit it. Yeah, you know what? We'll have to lose a cod, but it's more than worth it, because now that might very well be more than enough to cover the next upgrade for more cargo space. Let's quickly dock and see how this turns out. Mr. Fishmonger. 95 for you, 80 for you, 17... you know what? We're going to go for it. This has been, like, the biggest thing I felt's been limiting us for what we can get. So I think that's going to be very helpful to, like, organize this. Yeah, I can put that right down there, so that's nice and clean. That's all good there. Now we can start really cashing in on some fish. So we'll just go out for a little bit more, try to get what I can, and then see how we sit for money. Because we're going to be looking for the oceanic schools. Alright, that's just scrap metal. Oh, blackfin tuna. I can't remember how big the tuna were, but there is bronze whaler out there as well. Now we should check up around this island and that and see what we can find here. Because I don't think I've actually been exploring this little spot yet. Alright, these guys are kind of tiny. You know what? Let me put you in there and leave you be. Because the whalers are the more profitable ones. Nope. Yeah, so I can't go after the Hadal spot there. But I did see a Haler school somewhere around here. Because I could have sworn I had. Oh, sailfish might be a good one to go for as well. Oh, and I think that's the whaler. Yeah, that's a whaler back there, but I think the sailfish up here. There it is. That's going to be our big producer. I better get ready with the lights and then our return. As soon as I arrived, they went away. So you know what? I'm going to sleep the night here. No, we've already caught everything we kind of want from there. Let's just get a good sleep in, and then with broad daylight, we'll head out and get ourselves some of these really good scoring fish, and just see how much easier it is to fit them into the hull. Because they were, I think, over here? Right here. Okay. Yeah, it's a low amount, but if we can catch them... Oh yeah, look at how much more room I have to work with here. I might be able to even get 2. I'll have to see. Yeah, I can fit 2 entire sailfish, and even have a few more spots for any smaller species. That's nice to get. Finally, we're going to be able to start getting a lot of profit a lot more easily. And what is this school? Are these just like mackerel? Yeah, we'll leave them alone. Actually, you know what? It might not be a bad idea going for cod. Because of, like, their configuration, they might be easier to fit into some of the corners of that. Like one right there. And one right there. Perfect. We'll bring this in and then see what the other upgrades we need are before we hit, like, the next tier of stuff. Because I'm going to need more research parts, but those will come both with salvaging or dredging and probably some missions or that might give. Let's just dock here. And Mr. Fishmonger. Yeah, 100 for that one. 122 for that one. So we're not doing too badly now for funds. They come in pretty easily. Okay, so we need... I don't think I have the bolts of cloth for that, but I almost have enough for there. The engine space, I might... God, look at how much I could, like, fill that up with. And then I've already got the refined metal for the tier 3 upgrade, which is really, really nice. Okay, you know what? That one there. 1, 2. Just the 2 bolts of cloth, and I'll have that done. Just a little bit more lumber, and I'll have that done. And yeah, these upgrades aren't really that much now. Only 100 for that one, and 75 for that one. So we're definitely making good progress. Everything here can probably stay as is. You know what? When it comes to research, let me just plunk another one in here. If I can get this rod... Yeah, that'll let me go for basically any of the schools I possibly want, which will be super, super handy. It might not be bad trying to get some of these engine upgrades, too. Is that a freaking, like, pair of jet engines? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. There's also the trawl net I could look at trying to get as well, but I feel like that one... Yeah, that I feel like isn't super important, whereas this one will open me up to just get so many different things. I only need one more research part for it, too. So I think with all said and done... Okay, right, pursuits... Yeah, catch the rare fish for that person, catch the tiger mackerel for them, the relics from the other spots, the map, we've got Stellar Basin, can go to... Oh, actually you can see all of the little, like, docking spots on the map as well, so that's handy. Yeah, so I'm not sure where we'll head next, but I think I want to just focus on getting the materials the upgrades and getting ourselves really outfitted for what lies ahead. Oh, we've also got another message I forgot about. Okay, so this was from the 9th of September, 1927. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He's convinced that I'll find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I am being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasures is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Okay, I'm wondering if that's... Given how these are dated, that's probably the wife of the person who's, like, been through these other ones. And lastly, we've got the encyclopedia. So, there's still one more mackerel aberration we haven't seen yet. There is an oceanic perch variation we haven't seen yet. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm just looking for, like, numbered 1 to 4 proper. We've gotten all the aberrations for the arrow squid and the gray eel. Gulf flounder, we haven't gotten any of those yet. Black grouper, we've seen its too. We saw the shard ray. That was a really interesting one. Sailfish will have an aberration to eventually see. Same with the whaler and the black tip reef shark. Crabs, oceanic perch. I might have to go back to the cliff area. Just try to get some of these more coastal ones. We did catch one stonefish. Did catch a conger eel. Yeah, some of the aberrations look really interesting. And how many fish does it go to until, like, we hit aberration territory? God, look at them all. So it looks like there might be about 67 normal species with aberrations for a number of them as well, so there's a lot out there to discover still. And we'll get to it all in time. For now, though, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Dredge. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.